The book that I read is called All Marketers Are Liars by Seth Godin. The book is about the connection between consumers and marketers. It talks about how to be a successful marketer and how you have to tell a story to connect with the consumer. If the story is able to connect with the consumer's worldview, they are more likely to become interested in the product. I think that there are a lot of different ideas and aspects of this book that relate to our project. However, there was one idea that stood out to me. The idea is that in order to persuade a customer to switch their thinking and opinion on your product, you have to create a different story that sounds more intriguing than the one they already know. Godin states that the problem is that once a consumer has bought someone else's story and believe that lie, persuading the consumer to switch is the same as persuading him to admit he was wrong, and people hate admiring that they're wrong. Instead, you must tell a different story and persuade those listening that your story is more important than the story they currently believe. I completely agree with this idea. I think that unless you can create something that will change people's perspective on what they already know, your project or product will never be successful. I think that this was a big part of our senior project. For a long time, the girls' basketball program at the high school has been a joke. No one really cares about the program, and the majority of people who do only care because they feel bad that we're not winning games. Even after going from 1 to 21 last year to 9 and 11 this year, when people hear Brookline girls varsity basketball, they think loser girls who can't play. A lot of what our project focuses on is changing the perspective of these people, mainly our consumers, also known as elementary school girls. We first started with the clinic, which enabled us to show off the skills that we know and allow them to be confident in our basketball abilities. The website was made to reach the broader audience, being anyone who lives in the town of Brookline that wants to know more about the program. And lastly, the summer camp will hopefully result in a greater interest in learning the fundamentals of basketball to then be able to thrive at the high school level. Our goal is to change the story behind Brookline girls basketball with the hope that we can then change other people's perspectives, which in turn will help the program become successful.